Hey everybody, it's Sabrina Henne live. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Don't mind me, I'm kind of doing my workout. It's basically, I tend to work out every day. It's in my book, do 1 hour a day. And you will see a lot of good results in your life by doing so. But anyway, as you all know, I talked about that book by Esther Hicks I've been reading. And I was going to point something out in my book, Beyond Success with Sabrina Henne. And it's so amazing because I turned to chapter 2, which is Matt Morris's chapter. It's called The Power of Manifestation, and it's kind of what I've been studying all this week about manifestation. And then I've already read his chapter probably 5 times. I mean, don't mind my pit bull out here, he's acting nuts. But anyway, but his chapter actually, it says, what lies at the heart of manifestation? Your full potential is your intention. What is intention? The dictionary defines it as the end or objective, intended, or purpose. While that sounds incredibly simple, utilizing the power of intention needs a bit more clarification on how you truly manifest that purpose for yourself. An intention is your inner belief of what is already present, but has simply not manifested in physical form yet. A true intention comes with a commitment and honest belief that anything else is absolute impossible. You see, when you're committed to a result, it's already done. Without it already done in your mind, it cannot be considered a true intention, but simply a fleeting wish. So he's saying you've got to consider it already done. You've asked for it, it's going to come. When it comes to achieving your result, the simplest and widely accepted model for you to follow is what we call cause and effect. And basically, the law of cause and effect is actually the same as karma. If you really dig into karma, that's what it is. Think of your result as your effect. Your job is to identify and create the cause that will produce your effect. Most people naturally assume that the cause is the physical action or the steps you need to take to get to your desired effect. What I'm proposing to you here is that the series of action steps is not the real cause. The actions are really a part of the effect. So the question is then, what is the cause? The real cause is the intention you made up to create the effect in the first place. The moment you say, let it be so, is the real cause. Without the decision or the intention, the effect will never manifest. Your intention is ultimately what causes everything in your life to manifest. If you want to achieve a goal, the most critical part is to decide to manifest it. It doesn't matter if you feel it's out of your capabilities to achieve it. It doesn't matter if you can't see how you're going to achieve it. The how is insignificant because the universe will always never manifest the how until after you've made the decision. So sometimes when we're wanting certain things and we make a decision to do something, we can't stop there. We can't stop and say, I don't have the money, or I don't know how I'm going to do that, so I can't do it. We've got to make the decision and have the courage enough to make a decision. And then it will work itself out, okay? I mean, I have said yes to things that, I mean, really, if I thought about it too much, I would have never done it. I mean, you know, especially with, I mean, I have some, and I don't want to be boastful or but I do have some millionaire and billionaire mentors, and they do not waste time in thinking over things. They do it quick if they want to do something. So so if you look at the origin of the word decide, it actually means to cut off. That's interesting. Your decision then should be framed in your mind as cutting off any other option other than the desired result. If failure is an option in your mind, your true intention is actually failure. And this actually goes back to Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm thinking about him when I'm reading this because he always says he only had a plan A. When you have a plan B, things get more confusing, and you're not going to, if you focus on plan B, oh, I have a backup, plan A is not going to work. I mean, if you really want to do plan A, stick with plan A. That's what he's saying. So step one is to decide, not to wonder if you can do it or not, and think of all the reasons that are holding you back. It's kind of like some of those college kids I worked with. You know, they got all these loans. They were getting ready to go to college, and someone talks them out of going to college, but now they still have all these loans to pay back. Just because you don't show up for college and you got all these loans doesn't mean you still don't owe the college loan. And that's the way it works. People need to know what they're signing off on, you know. If you want to start your own business, then decide to make it first. If you want to get married, decide to attract a mate. Whatever it is you want in life, make a decision and a commitment first, and then work out the how. If you have doubts in your head, you will find doubts in the world. You see, my belief is that the universe can sense a lack of commitment to a goal. So we've got to be 100% committed to a goal. You know, it's like those people who say they are going to try to do something and see how it goes. When you come from a place of uncertainty or wishy-washy about your goal, the universe is not going to help you to achieve it. So that is so true because, you know, I think about some of the places I've been and I wanted to be like 100% like going somewhere. I wanted to go there like 100%. I mean, it was on my bucket list. And if not, I mean, and these were kind of rather expensive trips. And the thing is, it all worked out in place. You know, it's like everything worked out because I wanted it no matter what. And so, and the same with like weight loss. When I was in my travel club long ago, I was determined 100% I was going to lose weight. And I did. I mean, I never thought I would have been in a Hers fitness competition, you know, or anything like that. I mean, you know, but I was. So that's what he's kind of talking about. When you become from a place of uncertainty, or if you wish wishy-washy about your goal, then the universe is not going to help you to achieve it. When you have a total certainty in declaring your intention, you attract people like a magnet. When you are energized, motivated, and declared your goal to be so, that resonates in your being, and the universe aligns itself to work with you to manifest your intention. You must also realize that your subconscious mind is definitely more powerful than your conscious mind, and that your subconscious mind controls 100% of your outcome. Then you are uncertain consciously about your goal. Your subconscious does everything in its power to hold you back. See, and this is sometimes when we get into a rut, you know, we're like in everyday routines. Our mind is not used to progressing. So what is our norm if we want to become something we've never been before, we've got to get outside the box and do things that we've never done before if we want to be someone different, okay? So that's what he's talking about. You see, your everything is in the power to hold you back. Your subconscious acts like a computer. It accepts 100% of your data in your conscious mind, gives it. Your conscious mind feeds it negativity. It produces negative results for you. When your conscious mind feeds it excitement, positivity, and certainty, it produces all energy and creatively, possibly, can to ensure you accomplish your intended result. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that. Sorry, my dogs are out here. But anyway, I mean, your subconscious mind is very, very powerful. I mean, so if you wrote on a piece of paper a lie and you wrote it over and over, say 100 times a day for the next 30 days, do you realize your subconscious mind, you will actually believe that lie? Even though it's not true, but you will eventually believe it. Okay, so we can tell our subconscious mind what to do, whatever we want our body to do, whatever we want to do. We can tell our subconscious mind what to do. If you want to achieve any goal, your first step is to declare and then to clear out all words like hopefully, can't, maybe, and the killer try. When someone tells me they're going to try to do something, I know they're not going to do it. It's kind of the same thing. I'll call you back, or I'll call you later. I mean, it's the same thing. You know, because I know when clients say, I'll call you, or, you know, it just means, never mind. Okay, so such words are signs of lack of commitment, that you don't believe in yourself and that you're using your own power against yourself. You see, we all have the same amount of power. It's just deciding if we want to use our power negative or positively. When you use your power negatively, you're saying, let me be powerless. If you think weakness, you manifest weakness. If you project certainty, you manifest certainty. Energy flows where attention goes. You get whatever you think about most often. Whatever you think about expands. Therefore, we must constantly focus on what we want. Remember, we create our destiny by committed focus of our intention. This is the second chapter in my book, and it was written by Matt Morris, and he is so awesome and amazing, and I'm really grateful that he picked me to write my chapter in this amazing book. So anyway, that's kind of what I've been studying this week. But I was actually studying it from Esther Hicks, one of her books. And it's weird that Matt's, even though I've read this chapter 5 times, it still taught me something new today about chopping off certain things. So anyway, I'm getting ready to work out, and hats off to everybody. Hey, Richard, Jonathan, Steve, and David. Hey, David, I hope you're fine in Florida. Anyway, see you guys soon. Bye-bye.